Hi friends! So I wanted to take a minute and give you a review of one of the hair products I tried recently. I don't use it a lot. I honestly kind of go towards drugstore brands of hair dye. I've tried the John Frieda foaming hair kit and used that for a really long time. I've tried their reds and their dark natural brown in the John Frieda. And you can get that at your local drugstore for about 12 bucks, which is why I've been so drawn to it. I have a lot of grays. I started turning gray maybe when I was in my early 30s, so needed hair coverage, but I don't want to go to the salon every 6 weeks, nor can I really afford that. So I really just kind of use that to kind of cover my grays. But lately, I've been hearing a lot about Madison Reed. And I don't know if you guys have seen their ads on Facebook. They've sure been hitting me up on Instagram a ton. And it was kind of funny because the other day, my family members, my aunts, both texted me and were like, hey, have you tried Madison Reed Hair Color? And I was like, no, I've never tried it. So they told me it's awesome. They used it and loved it, and they think I should try it. So I was like, okay, I'll give it a go. So I ordered some, got on their website, and I'm going to do another video to show you like what's in the box. So hopefully you guys check that out. So I ordered some. It arrived in a box way fancier than I'm used to. I'm used to just like the simple John Frieda, right? Where it's just like two things, you mix them together. It doesn't give you any extras for 11, 12 bucks, of course. You get gloves, thankfully, but not much. And when I opened the Madison Reed, there was like a dye, kit extraordinaire basically, with shampoos and conditioners and different things like that. And so I was pretty impressed, but also kind of nervous because it looked really different than I've experienced with hair dye. So I was immediately intimidated, like, how can I do this myself? Luckily, my sister was around, so she helped me out dye my hair because I don't know what I would have done if she hadn't helped me, because it was a lot more involved in hair dyeing than I'm used to. So I really did need a second person there to kind of like size my hair up and lather some on. So my impressions of it were, it's great. I love, look at the color, you guys. I don't know if you can see my color. It's very even. I ordered a dark brown that covers tricky grays, basically, was the spiel. So let me back up and take you to the beginning. When you go on Madison Reed's website, you do a hair quiz, basically. And so you fill out all these different things about your hair. And, is it dry? Is it coarse? What are your hair goals? What's your natural color you associate? Do you have difficult grays to cover? Are you trying to get it softer? Like, what are your goals, basically, you're trying to achieve? And then at the end of this quiz, it gives you your perfect color that they recommend. So the color they recommended for me was a dark brown that covered difficult grays. Sounded about right. Like, it was really gray, you guys. So I appreciated that little quiz. However, what I wish I knew, that my aunt kind of told me afterwards, is that she went on and took a picture of her hair and then emailed it to Madison Reed. They have hair consultants, basically, and they analyzed the photos she sent in and text them or emailed them, however she did it, to the website, and they mixed her a custom color and sent it to her. Is that insane? It's totally insane. So she was like, I want my hair color to kind of look like it is now. So she checks the picture of her current one. They mixed her custom color and sent it. My hair color before this was a little bit red. It almost had like some orangey brassiness, which I actually didn't mind. I kind of liked it. I know a lot of people don't like that brassy look, but I didn't mind it. And then, obviously tons of grays with some dark brown undertones. So I kind of like playing around with my hair. I like lightening it up depending on the season. In the fall, going darker. But I really just don't mind, having a one dark color either. So I'm pretty easygoing when it comes to my hair dye. I just wanted to make the grays go away, first of all. And second of all, I don't want it to damage my hair like crazy. So I felt like Madison Reed achieved both those goals. It did cover the grays, like an impressive amount of the grays were covered, which the John Frieda didn't cover all the grays. And that might be because my sister was helping me. She was looking out those hidden grays, and she was like, you know, using the Madison Reed sends a brush and you can brush it on your grays. And so my sister was really hunting those out. So I don't know whether the difference was in hair dye or that I actually had an assistant helping me this time dye my hair and hunt out those grays and paint it on, you know, where it needed it the most. So it also asked me in my hair quiz on Madison Reed if, you know, what my hair goals were. And I said shininess. My hair always, you know, I love shine. So I want it to be smooth. I want it to be shiny. So they recommended a smoothing serum, which came in like a little packet. I was a little disappointed because I thought it was going to be more of a bigger, I don't know, serum, like a little travel size serum. And it was just like a little packet you can use one time, and you put it on your hair and it's supposed to work great. So it did work really well. As you can see, the shine in my hair is not bad. It's actually pretty nice. Sorry, my camera keeps, every time I turn the head in the dark, it keeps trying to adjust, so I'll try not to do that so much. But it did make my hair shiny, like I asked. And usually I wear my hair a couple different ways. I'll either straighten it or I'll let it go underneath. I don't know about you guys, but after I had kids, my hair got really curly underneath and stayed straight on top, like super weird texture, right? That I never had before. My hair has always been like dead straight, but of course when you have kids, things change, your hormones change. So now I like beach wave it on top, and we'll just curl the top sometimes and leave it. So I do really, when I straighten it, I like it to be silky smooth and I like it to look shiny. And you know, I don't want it to feel dried out, which in Arizona it's so easy to just lose all that moisture, and we're always just trying to get moisture in our bodies. So I did think that shine serum worked well, and I appreciated the recommendation on that. I wish there was a little bit more of it, or I got a couple packets, that type of thing, but I don't know. For what it was, it worked well. And also, I will say Madison Reed, I think the hair dye, the professional hair dye, was about 22 bucks, you guys. That's great. That's a really good price. I don't know. I have never been to a hair salon and gotten my hair dyed, but I think my sister told me every 6 weeks she spends about $160, 170 bucks at the hair salon. Like, that's insane to me. I'm sorry. I know, not to be offensive to you guys, but like, going from a $12 John Frieda to this $22 Madison Reed was like a pretty big jump. So I did think it was affordable for most people, especially if the color lasts a lot longer than like my John Frieda. Then obviously it's worth the cost. And the color did turn out really, really nice. I can't say I'm ultimately unhappy with the $11 color I use. Like, the color I think isn't terrible for what I do, but it probably is in the long run more damaging for my hair. I know that Madison Reed really says they try and use all natural products and protect your hair, and you know, make sure they're using the best quality ingredients. And if you guys do need hair consultation while you're dyeing it, they do that as well. So if you need a little help and you don't have a sister around, you can get on there and chat with hair consultation people and ask them, you know, how do I apply the dye? What do I do? Should I leave it on a little longer? If I want to give myself highlights, walk me through that. I will say, you can kind of see, look how thick my hair is. You guys, I go in and what I do at the hair salon is get my hair thinned out. I know a lot of people don't have that problem. I'm very fortunate to have thick hair, but my sister did say, I have so much hair that one hair dye that they sent didn't really do the job. You can kind of see in the back, I showed you guys a little bit earlier, that there are still some lighter spots left simply because she didn't have enough hair dye to cover all of this hair. So if you have long hair, like down to your butt or longer than your shoulders, and it's thick, it's heavy, I would recommend getting 2 bottles of dye to hold you through, because you're gonna use it, you're gonna need it. Yeah, that's all. So now, recommendation for next time. But now you're looking at, you know, I don't know how much the individual bottles are. I ordered like the kit. I wonder if they sell the bottles for cheaper, but if you have to buy 2 kits for really, really thick hair, now you're looking at like 45 bucks or so. So that may not be as cost efficient to you to use it. But I really did think it was very nice. They sent all the package at home. You know, everything they sent in the package was really nice. As I said, I'll do a video on that as well, the unboxing. And I thought the ability to get custom hair colors was awesome. I thought having professional hair salon consultants to walk you through the process of dyeing your hair on demand whenever you needed it was amazing. And they do have really informative instructions online, and a lot of people have used it. So I did think it's definitely worth the value of 22 bucks, like definitely worth that. And I thought the color turned out really well. We will see how long it lasts. I'm expecting it to last at least 6 weeks. I don't know, more or less. I do try to wash my hair like, less when I dye it, just to kind of keep the dye going a little bit longer. So like, and use dry shampoo in between. So maybe that'll help the color last a little bit longer. I don't know, we'll see. But I'm hoping it lasts at least 6 weeks. That's my goal. We'll see how it goes. And I am really, really happy with the color, really happy with the job that my sister did. It was her first time dyeing, and she found it pretty easy, but I don't know if I could have gotten all those hidden grays without her help. You have to brush it on, and they include a hair cap, and you have to sit for longer than I'm used to. It was about 45 minutes, and I think I'm used to just sitting about 30 minutes in hair dye. So, but I feel like in the end, it didn't damage my hair. I don't feel like it did. I feel like my hair looks shinier, my color looks even, my grays are covered, and for 22 bucks, that's a great deal. That's a great buy in my world. So let me know if you guys have tried it, what your thoughts are on it, and if you've tried the custom color. I'm really interested in that, because now I'm kind of interested in going back and maybe seeing if I can get some highlights and maybe trying highlights myself. I've honestly never done highlights. I've never gone to a professional like hair dye lady and gotten it done at the salon and stuff like that. So I've always done it myself, and will I be brave enough to do highlights? And I want to look at their box and see what that looks like. So if you've done all that at Madison Reed, let me know, because I'm interested how easy the process was for you, and how you found that, and whether you'd need a helper again, type of thing. So let me know your experience with Madison Reed, or questions you guys have. I'd be happy to answer and help with that process. And I thought it was great. I had a good experience with it, and I would totally buy it again, and I probably will, but maybe a different color. I don't know. Sometimes I like to jazz it up in autumn with a little bit of red. So maybe I'll try and get a custom color next time to show you guys. So those are my thoughts on Madison Reed. It was great. I would recommend it. And I hope you guys remember to subscribe, please, for more videos if you want to see more like this. Thanks, you guys. Have a great day.